Thank you for being here, my beautiful YouTube family. I'm just getting our space clear here. And we'll tap into the current energies here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy day, greetings. Whenever you're finding me is just right. These are timeless messages, meaning at the quantum level, time doesn't even exist. So whether you're finding me this morning, today, next week, next month, a year from now, 5 years from now, if something resonates for you, a message here sings to you, you can assume it is meant for you. 4-4. I just saw a power number here. And what that means, I can't remember if I said this already, these being timeless messages, at the quantum level, time doesn't exist, meaning everything is playing out, happening simultaneously. Oh, goodness. Let's hope words are easier moving forward here. Healing the childhood wounds here, and I just saw 111, is allowing for us to simultaneously reconnect with ourselves and therefore reconnect with all things in our external reality. It may signify reunion energy for you, coming together with like-minded souls, individuals, romantic connections, platonic connections. I just saw 1, 2, 3 here on the timer, so that just speaks on forward movement, progress as well, elevation. Let's get a little tarot story. Courage came through on a couple different cards, a couple different messages, as well as the divine feminine energy kept wanting to come through. I just saw 144 here in Patreon, wanting to be heard, seen, known, shared. So we spoke quite a bit on the divine feminine rising in the message for subscribers only. If you're just tuning in, you could say hello. You could let us know where you're tuning in from. You could share with us how you're feeling in these energies. If you are hoping to receive a message for yourself, some guidance, a question you have in this specific message, you could subscribe to the channel, you could like the video, you could drop a comment below. All of these are ways to contribute your energy to join the energetic wave here, if you will. It's like your energetic consent, allowing me to tap into your energy here. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Good morning, the UK. I love it. I hope to visit there someday. Just got my passport last year, so there's actually many places I hope to visit. We're just going to tap into the energies, see what we need to know. The divine feminine energy rising. And reminder, we all have divine feminine energy within us, whether you are a male or a female. We all have equal parts of both. That the divine feminine energy kept coming through in Patreon. So let's get a little further message on that divine feminine energy. The return of the divine feminine energy, the rising of the divine feminine energy is allowing this closing of karmic cycles, loops, these repeating stories, scenarios, continuing to do the destructive things. It's putting an ending to continuing to do the same thing on repeat and getting the same results, right? What is that? The definition of insanity is continuing to do the same thing and expecting something to change. We know now that nothing changes unless something changes, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes, and the change is initiated within. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks so much for the love. So what more can we know on closing these loops? Yeah. With that, this allows us to, we're able to close these loops because we have this emotional maturity and mastery, this understanding that it's an inside-out job. And this also allows us to call back our power here. We're trusting our guidance. We are receiving the High Priestess and King of Cups here. I love that. We also got a couple 10s, 10 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles in Patreon. So all of the 10s, which is ending cycles. 10 breaks down to a 1. We're in a number 9 year this year. So next year is a number 1 year. So yeah, all of these difficult endings, painful endings, closing out cycles. This year, you maybe had to let go of things you swore you would never let go of. You maybe have become someone you don't even recognize. I know many I connect with, speak to, myself as well, can relate to that. Many integration phases, many death and rebirth cycles, and so taking that time and space to get familiar, to get comfortable with who you have become now, so we don't continue to react and create from old, former ways of being. And this is how we release any chaos, competition. We release that drama by going within, by mastering our inner world, understanding the only thing we are in control of is ourselves, but that's all we need to be in control of. Because as we shift ourselves, so too do we shift all things in our external reality. And the interconnectedness, our external reality is connected to every other external reality, right? We all have our inner worlds and we create from that space, and then each of our outer worlds are connected in that conglomeration, if you will, of our individual realities combined is the sum, the average, and then that is what we see play out in the collective. So as you rise, as you heal the things one by one, right? Think of the domino effect or a wave. A wave is not separate from the ocean. So as you shift, as you elevate, the whole ocean rises bit by bit. Page of Pentacles here, manifestation energy, this understanding of our, one second here. Okay, so yeah, this understanding of our creator capabilities, right? We're here to create. We're not just living the life that was passed down to us. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you so much. I love that. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love. Yeah, releasing those limiting beliefs. The devil energy is the way that the ways we hold ourselves back. Unhealthy patterns, unhealthy connections, our shadow self, right? Just hidden aspects of ourself. Shadow doesn't mean evil or bad. It just means outside the parameters of our current understanding, our current perspective. But this came through right out the gate in Patreon. You think of the horse, a horse with a blindfold on, right? When they have that blindfold on, for whatever reason, I believe they put that on the horse just so they don't see all of the external distractions, so they can have some quiet, some peace. But when we remove that blindfold, what we were seeing 2% before, and now we have this whole perspective to see from, right? And so eliminating those limiting beliefs, understanding that the only limits that exist are the ones we place upon ourselves, and we can bust through those by elevating our consciousness. We can't shift enough things in the external to shift things to satisfy us long term, but when we do the inner work, when we elevate, when we understand the interconnectedness here, this allows for the shifts to take place, for us to be satisfied on a soul level, for us to tap into our intuition because we've cleared the pipes, we've plugged those energy leaks, we've released the trauma, we've released those limiting beliefs, those density, those darker aspects of ourself. We didn't evict them. All that's required is we shine a light on that, which is awareness, presence, and that allows the darkness to dissolve, to integrate. Your darkness no longer can rule you when you understand that within all of us lives two wolves, and it's our choice. We make a choice in every moment, right? When you understand that you have the potential to be dark, to carry out these shadowy aspects as well, it allows us to release that judgment. We understand where others are coming from. It doesn't mean that we condone it or we participate or we even give them our energy, but that allows us to eliminate the judgment energy, because judgment will hold you back. And who are we to judge, right? We trust the great mystery. We trust the divine, God, source, creator, universe, whatever terminology you use. There is no one religion that is right. There is no one terminology that is right? Like many terms, one meaning. We're all pointing to the same thing. Yeah, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes here. And now we're stepping into our high priestess role. The Empress came through in Patreon as well. We're stepping into our empowered energy. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Sri Lanka, I love that. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the love. If you want to be notified when I go live again, be sure and hit the little bell. Subscribe to the channel. Then you'll be one of the first to be notified when I go live. I am available for personal readings as well as one-on-one activation sessions, whether it's a one and done or you would like to work with me routinely, or if you would like access to the Inside Out Living Guide I created, let me know and I'll be in touch. What can we know on this age of light? yeah, boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries so you can hear the guidance from your soul? Silence, stillness. What do you need to do? Which boundaries do you need to implement to eliminate this chaos, this drama? There is no competition. No one has your plan, your path. No one has your guidance. No one has your blueprint. No one can do what you do like you. And when we understand that, we are all here for a unique purpose, interconnectedness, we all fit into the puzzle, the pie, if you will. It allows us to release that competition energy because there is no timeline, there is no destination. Enjoying the journey is the destination. Yeah, the rite of passage here, crossing the threshold. And I shared this in Patreon as well, but I would like to share it here because it was so relevant. I heard it this morning. We don't have to know where we're going in order to trust where we are now, is basically the gist of it. And also with that, when we trust where we are now, that is us taking proper care of the present moment. And the present moment is the only space we have to create from. And so it's a cliche quote. We hear it often. All of your power is in the present moment. But truly, if you're caught up future tripping or worrying about a past moment, you're leaking energy and you're missing messages, missing guidance. That's right here available for you always and in all ways. So yes, with that, let's get us one affirmation. I always leave us with one affirmation in the Patreon message, but if this message sings to you, if you want to hear more about courage, the divine feminine energy, if you just want to hear that almost 35-minute message that I just channeled for Patreon, link for the Patreon community will be in the pinned comments below, as well as the description box. And know that you get access to all of my messages, and I've been sharing in there for years. So it's not just the most recent message you get, but all of them. I liberate myself from emotions that don't serve me. I completely surrender to my path, and I feel safe and grounded. This last one here, I feel safe and grounded, that actually came through for us in Patreon. So yes, allowing ourselves to feel safe in our space, to take the time and space to integrate, to get aligned, is what allows us to release this chaos energy, to eliminate the distraction. There are many things we can participate in. There are many things you can do, but just because you can do something doesn't mean you have to. And so getting very intentional, very mindful about the choices we're making and what we are participating in. Understanding that every moment is a choice point. So yes, with that, I'm sending so much love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your healing. Again, know that it does contribute to the whole. As you rise, we all rise. Think of yourself as that wave in the ocean. And every riff, every wave, every ripple matters. So thank you. I see you. Until next time, I'm sending love.